This time I've got Fireruby with me. It's been a while because she's been ignoring her wifey.
Dude, it's been 2 years since I posted anything on my channel.
Is that true? We posted... Oh shit, it has been.
No.
Okay, well, despite that fact...
Mom says hi, favorite daughter.
Hi, Mom.
I don't think she's been on my channel before. Could
No,
be
I don't think she has.
wrong about that.
Not to my
I don't
knowledge.
think so.
Anyway,
I don't remember.
go send her channel some love.
My channel hasn't been touched in forever. I'm trying, though. I want to upload soon. I just...
She's wifey. She's my wifey.
I'm procrastinating is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And we have our first comment from Riviera.
Bitch, she should jump on here too.
Why did everybody run in the middle of the street in front of the armored car?
Oh.
Fuck y'all. That wasn't murder, that was Darwinism at its finest.
Hope.
Bitch, I just got here.
Alright, so. The topic of our story time today is horrible customers. Again. But, you know, I'm sure we could never really run out of horrible customer stories. So, as the guest who's never been here before, Ruby gets to go first.
What am I doing?
Tell us a story about a terrible customer and what happened.
Well, I could write a book about that and
I'm
become
aware.
a millionaire off of it.
I'm aware. Let's start with a single story, though. Trust me, Sarge and I could do it, too.
I don't know. I have plenty. Which one do you want to hear?
Yes. What about some of the ones from the liquor store?
Oh, the worst ones. Those ones aren't really funny, though. Those are just terribly...
They don't have to be funny.
Jimmy, go, pop.
They can just be terrible people. Not all of ours is funny.
Oh, like that lady that threw a liquor bottle at me?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, she threw a bottle at me. Luckily it was plastic, but still, she
I
threw a
don't
bottle
remember
at me.
this happening. What the fuck happened?
Who am I murdering?
I don't... To be honest, I don't know. I think that was back when I first started. I was only 18 and working behind the counter at the liquor store, and she... I don't know, I told her something she didn't want to hear, I guess, and she was like... She said something along the lines of, "You're being a terrible employee." And I was like, "I'm sorry, ma'am, just telling you what I know." And
Did she say the
was like,
famous lines, "The customer's always right"? Because that's a surefire way in my book to get smacked. Or at least it's a surefire way for me to just not give a shit about your entire existence anymore and not do anything
Alright, step number one.
to go out of my way to help someone.
Fucking awesome.
This fucking awesome.
Oh, cool.
Let's see. What's one that I haven't told?
I'm gonna shut this so the ramp doesn't.
Ah, there's two ulting midgets. Shit. Three ulting midgets.
what?
Is that a Peggy vehicle I see?
I'm playing Overwatch. There were three Turbiorns that were ulting at roughly the same time. Too many ulting midgets.
Oh. You got fucked up.
I did get fucked up. Oh, I know one from the home improvement store that Sarge and I both work at. This man thought that the proper way to get the attention of an employee is to snap their fingers and say "you" while they are talking to another customer. I mean, not that it, you know, defends him or gives any excuse whatsoever. I was just kind of shooting the shit with this customer along with a coworker, but still, like, he didn't know that, so he should not have been so rude. But he literally stood at the end of the aisle a good, like, 6 feet away from me. And this is pre-COVID. This was, like, a good year before COVID even was a glint in our eyes. As hard as that is to imagine now. But, like, literally, he stood at the end of the aisle, snapped his fingers, and went, "You." And I turned around. I was like, "What?" And he's like,
hit with a bat.
And I was like, "What?" And at first I didn't think he was really talking to me. And then when I realized he was, I was kind of pissed. And both my coworker and the customer that we were helping were about ready to jump down this dude's throat. And he's like, "Need what was it? Need weed whacker. Need help." I'm like, "Okay." And I walked over, and I was just very annoyed this entire time and was just being very short with this person. And when I helped him, he then walked up to our desk that we have back there. And it has our computer on it, and was like, "Okay, ready to check out now." And I'm like, "Cool, you can go up front. This isn't a register." Which, it's not, but I love to kind of rudely tell him to fuck off. Without actually saying fuck off and thus not getting in trouble.
See, I have been talked to at the same home improvement store for some anti-professionalism behavior.
To be honest, though, I doubt the store manager would do jack and or shit to you because you're one of the only people there that actually works.
Well, yeah. Like, every manager, every time there's a full-time position in their department is like, "Yo, you want to come over and work in paint or in outside lawn and garden?"
No.
And I always ask, "Is it a lateral move?" And they'll say yes, and I'm like, then no. Like, I scored a department I actually wanted to be in. I'm not just gonna run off to another department unless there is something in it.
What if it's the department that I work in?
That would be something, that would be like, it's a lateral move, but there is a reason to go in there.
You can keep me from punching customers in the throat.
Did you say I could low-key punch a customer in the throat?
No, I said you could keep me from doing that.
I am not the best person for that job.
Fair.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna read it instead of just clicking on the default. Where's it from?
I think they all went to the angry midgets now, and I'm mad about it. Except for, like, the one bastion. Guys, just hold off till I get there. I have my ult. Oh, fuck you, May. This is why my videos aren't monetized. I curse way too much.
Where the fuck am I supposed to go? This is... Okay. Up? No? I swear I'm not stupid.
I will reserve my comment for when we're not on air. Why is someone's gamer tag Ohio James? Like, why would you want to advertise that you live in Ohio? It kind of high-key sucks. Just saying.
That's not advertisement, that's pity party.
I mean, fair.
That is literally saying, I live in I live in this state. Feel bad for me.
Like when you're at work and you ask a coworker how they are, and they say I'm here. That more or less roughly translates to please kill me now. Push me off the top of the building, and if I die, I'm relieved from my pain. If I don't, make it look like an accident, and we'll split the earnings. Tell me I'm wrong.
Ah.
Meh.
My controller died.
No.
I'm back.
I'm getting killed
You
by
left?
fucking bees.
Did you say bees?
Yeah.
That
So-
reminds me of the Pooh Bear thing, and this. I'm
Those
so
bees are
stuffed
terrible.
with fluff. I'm dummy thick. And the clap of my ass cheeks have alerted the bees.
So y'all remember when we said we had a theme for this stream?
I mean, we still do. It's your turn. We're just not following it very closely.
Someone could have told me.
But, to be fair, when do we ever really follow any of the themes of our videos very closely without getting, you know, sidetracked?
Alright.
We're about as good at staying on topic as my, class is during school.
So, let me tell you a story. I don't know if I've told this one before, but I know Fireruby hasn't heard it. And I don't think Riviera has either, and she's still watching at least my video, and probably has you guys pulled up in the other tab, so, you know.
I don't know. Probably.
Let me tell you about a time back when I was on night crew.
The age before time.
Before I came to day crew. So
It was the
at
land
time from
before
the start-
time.
Before. Shut up. You got my sentence structure fucked up there.
You had sentence structure?
I can fucking pretend.
Ooh, be careful. Ruby over here was an English major.
No, I was a creative writing major. But yeah,
To be fair, that's kind of close enough.
yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna say
You have to be the goods at the English
I'm
is.
not the great. The difference between English majors and creative writing majors, though, is I won't grammar police you. I don't give a fuck.
Really? I figured the creative writing majors would be all over that.
Well, no, because think about it. I write stories where I could create my own language if I want to. So.
True. Which
Anyway.
reminds me, I have to pick your brain about my book I'm writing later.
Okay.
Maybe tomorrow if we get to have our girls' day.
Okay.
Anyway.
I work tomorrow.
Well, shit. That sucks. Anyway.
That's why I said Sunday, but you have class Monday and scheduled.
Anyway, sorry, Sarge.
Now, you might be like, well, there's no customers at this home improvement store
At night.
at night. That's where you'd be wrong.
At night. Isn't that a SpongeBob reference? Hold on.
Ah, halting Hanzo, Yeah, fuck.
So,
We get
Fuck the dragons.
really hard when all three of us are playing different games.
Actually, it's quite entertaining.
Anyway,
Please.
continue.
whilst we were exploring the night crew server that was trying to figure out where the hell all of our sales IDs were, story for another day, not really relevant. Actually kind of is, but not going there.
So why were there customers in the store?
I'll get there.
Oh, you widow bitch!
For today was no normal day. For those of you who aren't privy, this particular hardware store, along with most other hardware stores, are closed on Christmas Day.
Wait, did Night Crew still have to be there?
Yes.
Ew.
Ew.
For some damn reason, the day after Christmas is a big shopping day, so we had 2 trucks.
Oh, I know why. Everyone returns the Christmas gifts that they didn't want and were either too nice or not nice enough to tell the other person that they didn't want it and that whatever present they got them was a piece of garbage, so they want to return it for store credit.
Anyway, when this usually happens, it is Night Crew's job to ensure that the store is in good enough order that we can in fact conduct business.
I am not doing great this round.
The problem with that is at this particular moment we were also having a sales ID issue, so none of us were actually like technically on the clock.
I see.
We were all there. We were all working. But
we're not clocked in.
Yeah. And it comes 6 a.m. Mind you, we had to stay till 8 because we had 2 trucks and didn't have enough people to finish it.
Fair.
So Night Crew doesn't have vests. And typically, even if you did find somebody from Night Crew, it's probably best you don't try to get them to get you the item. Because they've been up for at least 9 hours and are super tired.
Yeah.
And
better catch these grenades.
You could say, well, you work there, you don't have a choice.
My job begins and ends at my job description. Unless you are like the fucking nicest customer in the world, and then I will go above and beyond. But until that condition is met, my job begins and ends with my fucking job description.
I don't know why this dude is so tanky.
Cause tankety tank.
But anyway, I kind of fast forwarded. So it's about 7 a.m. I'm in the plumbing section, as at this point in time I downstocked plumbing. It's of very high note that I don't actually know a lot about plumbing. They just put me in the area because I knew how to drive an order picker pretty well, and I could get like 4 hot water tanks down at a time.
Fair.
But I did not have any expertise in plumbing. I want that to be well known. This customer walks up to me, obviously probably some kind of contractor by the looks of him. He had like, the overalls on, you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. If you worked in a hardware store and I say the contractor, you know who I'm talking about.
Here's the important question. If he was a plumber, was his ass crack showing whenever he bent over?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know, he didn't bend over.
Okay, because every plumber I've ever seen has had that problem.
But anyway, one may be forgiven for thinking of me as a just customer or someone that picks orders or something like that. However, this is where things get a little interesting, as he happened to know I worked there because I had one of these things that we call zebras in my hand. And that's kind of how we knew what went where in the store and all that kind of garbage. Now, while he knew this, and again, I don't fault him for just asking the question, I do fault him for how he asked said question. He comes up to me, and mind you, it's 8 in the morning. I wanted to be known, my day started at 6 p.m. and didn't end until 9 a.m. The amount of bullshit I was wanting to take care of was approximately none.
Fair.
Now, it's also note that Night Crew Associates aren't expected to be politically correct or to be, like, nice. I mean, they're expected to be nice, but not to the same degree that, like, a day crew worker is.
You don't have to have the fake customer service voice that is like the universal sign for all other people in customer services. That means get the fuck out of my face.
Don't forget to add your thank you.
And thank you, have a nice day.
You said that right as I hit a guy with an RPG.
Perfect.
Literally, the front of the RPG met the front of the car right when you said thank you. But, so, he comes up and he's like, hey, you! And I'm like, oh boy. Now, it's also note, for those of you who are already established on my channel, or even on Sarges, you already know Sapphire's a thing. She's a tulpa.
Tulpa don't give no fuck when she's tired, let me tell you.
At this point, she could come out for a little bit, but if I was tired, she was almost exhausted. And she would only come out if something interested her. In other words, if you're having a conversation with her and she found the conversation extraordinarily boring...
Why does that high key sound like Ruby? Like, I'm sorry, Ruby, but sometimes you just check out of a conversation if you're bored.
Yeah, but that's also my ADD. Like, if something else has got my attention, you're in trouble.
No,
like, I don't notice
that.
you normally checking out of conversations with me, but I've seen it done in high school a lot, and it was fucking hilarious.
Will glass over, like, my eyes will glass over and I'll be gone. Like, I'm, like, not there.
Right, like, if to anyone who has seen Bones, Angela's, like, thinking face, like, when her face goes blank, that's literally Ruby.
I don't mean to, I check out sometimes. It's not always because I'm bored either. Sometimes I just get distracted.
It happens.
Yeah.
But anyway, now this dude, while he wasn't trying, or at least I don't think he was trying to get on my nerves. Could have been. It worked.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I know that's a short fuse. I understand that much. I didn't say it was a difficult task. I said he accomplished it.
I wasn't gonna be the one to say it, but now that you mention it.
Yeah, I'm aware that's not exactly something that is a hard task to accomplish.
I'm not sure. Anyway, go ahead. No, I didn't get to see what I got for the loot box. God damn it, why'd you have to find me a game?
But now the good news is Sapphire is nicer than I am.
Yeah. She's an absolute cinnamon roll and you're sandpaper. That's also brown and gravelly.
Thanks. Thanks.
Sorry.
I can be an absolute joy to be around.
Unlike me, I'm a motherfucking delight. Excuse you, I'm a fucking delight. My boyfriend says so.
You know what? So, we've already established Sapphire's in my demeanor. And Sapphire had caught... something had caught her attention, and it was this little plumbing bit that was a valve. Why this fascinated her, I have no idea. I don't think she, quite frankly, had any idea. So, Sleepy Sapphire's airhead and Sapphire.
Sleepy Sapphire is like drunk Sapphire, and it's pretty entertaining, I'm not gonna lie.
And so, she was sitting there, and she was working the valve and seeing how it worked. Now, admittedly, like, seeing the mechanics behind something is kind of satisfying.
She's also a very curious individual.
Yes. Now,
damn it, Hanzo, climb the fucking wall. Thank you, Jesus Christ. God damn it.
This guy comes up behind her and goes, "Hey, you!"
Oh.
And she sits up straight and turns around and goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "You work here?" And she's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Where's?" And I forget what item it was. I'm pretty sure it was PVC. Yes, it was. Okay. I had to remember. So, now, the one thing that some people may not know about Sapphire is sometimes she's unintentionally sarcastic as hell.
And sometimes she's completely intentionally savage as hell.
So, today you're gonna get to see a mix of both.
Relatable.
Yeah, that's why I thought you, Ruby, that's why I thought you and her'd get along, because y'all both basically the same.
I'm only savage if you ask for it, though, so...
Except she's a little bit more innocent than you. Okay, a lot bit more innocent than you.
But, anyway. So, here she is talking to this guy, and he goes, where's the PVC? Now, notice, he said PVC. He didn't say PVC pipe, PVC elbow, PVC fittings. Didn't specify. This will in turn be his downfall, because she, quite frankly, looked at him with a blank face and said, well, it's all around you.
Oh. And what makes it even better is that all of our pipes that run from the ceiling are PVC pipes.
And he gets irritated. He's like, I mean the shit that water runs through. And she's like, she tilts her head to the side, and then tilts her head to the other side. She's like, well, that's in 36 if you want to run water through it, but I wouldn't run shit. It's not graded for that.
Oh.
Now, here's the funny thing. Y'all might think she's being savage right now.
She's actually just being serious.
Yes. So this dude comes over, stomping over after 10 minutes. He goes, what the fuck is this? And throws a PVC fitting on the ground. Now we go from serious Sapphire that doesn't give a fuck about your existence to, okay, now you've scared her and gotten her attention.
That's never a good thing to have.
She turned around and went, what the? She's like, what the hell, was the donut shop closed? Go bug somebody else, fatso. Oh. And he froze. And she's like, he's like, you know that was rude. She goes, oh, I'm sorry, did I hurt your fifis? You gonna go on Facebook and bitch about it? Out of my face. And I'm like, oh. So, now a manager comes back because he went and got a manager, obviously, because this night crewman just kind of slammed his ego straight into the ground.
I threw it on the ground.
Oh no, no, her response to this manager who doesn't work there anymore was priceless.
Was it Jay?
No.
Oh.
He was like, you know, a customer isn't too thrilled with your remark. And she goes, so eat a fucking Happy Meal.
Oh.
This is less a worse customer. I mean, he is a terrible customer, don't get me wrong. He's a piece of shit. But I took this opportunity to tell you all that. Sapphire, well, she doesn't... I can't see her physically harming somebody intentionally unless...
I was about to say, her topo logic begs to differ. I am so sick and tired of these fucking Widowmakers with all their fucking headshots. I'm about to go ham on these asses, I swear. I mean, I probably won't because I'll probably get headshot again because they're all dumb as fuck, but you know, I'll try. Anyway.
Now, I wanted to end this story with what happened to that manager. This manager was fired a month later. for being a terrible customer.
The manager was fired for being a terrible customer?
Yes.
How the fuck did that work?
So, on night crew, when you're on night crew, you don't get recognized a whole lot by day shift because you're not there at the same time they are.
Yeah.
And so, he went to go pick his own order. That's a no-no. First of all, you really shouldn't be. If you ordered something online and you work at the same store, no matter what it is, don't pick it.
Yeah, I mean, I ordered stuff online for my in-laws and I never went to pick it myself. I still went up to the desk. I picked it up while I was on my break, but, you know, that's about it.
Yeah, like, don't pick it yourself, and that's covering your own ass. It sounds like you're being lazy. You're not. You're doing everybody involved in this process a huge favor.
Because if you pick it yourself, chances are it's not going to be in the system that it was already picked, so then that just creates double work for everyone. And a pissed off manager and shit we don't need in our life.
Now,
don't do it!
That is about the extent of Sapphire savagery when it comes to, like, she'll say mean things to you, but at the end of the day, you're probably not going to push her any further. And let me tell you why, because thanks to the way Topa and Topa Host work, even if you did, you would more than likely deal with me, which is what this manager had to experience firsthand. Because like before, she was back in plumbing, because we were on night crew, still plumbing. And he ended up saying some dumb shit. Then he was saying that he was going to go get his order. Sapphire informed him that it wouldn't be a very good idea. You don't, it's not that you can't do it, it's not like you're legally told you're not allowed to do this. It's
just not the best idea.
Yeah. Now, if they're just passing tickets out and you happen to get your own, whatever. I guess you can kind of laugh about it or something, but yeah, as rule of thumb, don't go pick your own. But this dude stepped behind the service counter, to which everyone started to stop him, and he got really aggravated at it because this dude had like an ego the size of Mars.
Lovely.
And he's like, I'm a manager, you can't do this. And I come walking up and tell him to leave the service station.
Is this after you're on day crew?
Nope, I'm still on night crew at this point. Though let it be known that it was confirmed that I was switching to day crew. So they knew I was at least on my way out the door of night crew. This dude just destroyed this one poor little cashier, because he's up in her face, he's yelling, and I come up and I tell him to get out from behind the service station. And he kinda said make me, and
you just pick him up and move him.
oh no, because
sounds like Leonard. Ew. Am
what
I
happened
wrong?
was even funnier. He got moved by the Reynoldsburg police that was investigating a theft.
Hello, Reynoldsburg police. So what? So what did he do? Just get super confrontational for no reason?
Yeah.
Ugh. See, that's the thing with me and Ruby. We don't like confrontation, but if you drive us to it, you're kinda effed.
Yeah. I was trying to be nice, but...
Apparently that ain't gonna work. Alright, I wanna go look what was in the loot boxes. I don't know how I feel about the new May skin. MMC champion. They made her look like a mixed martial arts fighter. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, I like the hair, but I guess, but like, I'm not... May's not a mixed martial artist. She's a fluffy cinnamon roll that deserves sunshine and rainbows and unicorns.
Well...
Sorry. Sorry.
Can I give her head pats?
Who, Ruby?
I can't. I don't know why it just popped in my head. Oh my god, people.
Like, can I just give you interwebs head pats?
At your own risk. You might come back with a bloody stump instead of a hand.
That's not true. You just can't take me by surprise. I have to know you're doing.
Ugh. Oh, did you finish your chores? Because if so, can I come pick you up after the stream?
What?
What?
I work tomorrow.
I'll drive your ass to work. I ain't got shit to do tomorrow.
You about that life for real?
It's not like your job is that much further away.
Why am I being chased? I didn't do anything.
Oh, I definitely did something.
I know you did. I don't know what, but I know it was something.
Molotov cocktail, assholes.
God damn it. You did not.
Those are fun until
Can I
you catch
introduce
the whole
you?
glass area on fire, and you're like, oh, what do I do?
Can I introduce you to my good friend 50 AE?
Also, Ruby, with the way things are going, you'll probably either get VTO or be sent home.
I hope so. I was Saturday, I think it was. Why is it stuck in my head now? What?
Well, that's why I said, why, you know, I'll take you to work tomorrow. I should tell you how desperate I am for girls' night.
Oh my god! I'm being chased by everything. What is this game?
See, this should tell you how desperate I am for D&D is...
You're picking me up on Friday?
I thought... Okay, never mind.
I don't know. I don't remember what the plan was. I don't even remember what I had for breakfast this morning.
I thought I was picking you up. I thought you were picking me up on Friday.
Am I picking you up?
I don't know.
Sure, I guess. It's fine.
I'll just,
Either way, I get to
okay.
pet puppies, so I don't give a shit.
I'll just drive over to your house and we'll go from there.
Okay.
So what are we doing tonight? Are we having a sit-and-walk?
I mean, if you've already gotten all your chores done, when we're done with the stream, I'll come pick your ass up. I'm serious.
Okay.
Are you
I
done
have
with your...
facial masks that we can use. They're really nice and soft.
Are you done with your chores?
Yeah.
Awesome. That ends my stream tonight. I'm gonna go kidnap my wife.
You just started.
It's been going on for
20 minutes and 15 seconds.
There you go. Besides, let's be real, we'll probably hop back on anyway. Ooh, and we could do Sims. Also, this match isn't going well, so you know.
Sims? What do you mean?
I
have Sims 4.
Yeah, but it's a one-player game.
Someone wants me
Yeah,
dead.
but we can still stream playing together. Quote unquote together.
And it will give Sapphire a chance to do his stream.
Ah! Alright guys, yeah, I'm ending the stream here. You don't need to see me keep dying. Peace out.